I mean, the minute I walked in there and I just saw everyone just really experiencing community, I was just dumbfounded, and that's really what hit me. You know, it's a church, and you know, you pass by and you know, it's city streets right in the middle of like Times Square, have no idea, and then you know, if you actually get to explore, you see what's going on, it's something amazing. It doesn't matter how old you are, or how young, or who's there, or what race, or what background it is. It's just everyone is there for the same thing, and they're all just so respectful. They're very appreciative of what they're being offered and given, and they understand where it's coming from. Sometimes you have to look beyond your job, right? And you have to look beyond, you know, how you can offer services to your community. And this is an experience for me, definitely, that's heartfelt and touching, especially for my own mission in life. Thank you, St. Francis, for giving me such a great opportunity and such an eye-opening experience to support the local communities in providing resources to the elderly and the underserved.
It's really amazing. Over the past 4 years, since 2015, Morgan Stanley volunteers have made just about 16,000 sandwiches per year. And we've had close to 1,000 volunteers commit their time to this worthy cause year over year. There's so much that St. Francis does in terms of their resourcefulness with their network in the community, their outreach program. They're able to very efficiently and effectively distribute things that people have need of, like turkeys, like diapers, like frozen food, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It's truly amazing how resourceful this organization is and how much they rely on the broader community to continue to support them. I'm very proud to be part of St. Francis. Thank you for coming today.
So the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that I handed out today were actually made by other St. Francis volunteers last night in New York City. They arrived here to New Jersey, and I had the pleasure of being able to hand them out to people. And they were an instant hit because people opened them up right then and there and started eating them. Well, they definitely filled some hungry stomachs, right? They put some smiles on some kids' faces, that's for sure. The reach that St. Francis has coming into and helping communities that are in need, to see the kids come through, it's amazing. It shows the power of what they can do. Thanking the past honorees and current amazing women, you know, that are out there selling, and, you know, obviously what Joe and Father Francis do, and all the different things that the fundraisers that they do throughout the year, right? This is what it's all about every day. So, it's cool.
When I came here today to St. John, I was greeted by Sister Mary and all of the volunteers. It was very heartwarming to see the camaraderie among all of them. They've all been doing this for many, many, many years. They all had a connection with all of the people that came in. They knew their story. They knew what they liked and they didn't like, who wanted, you know, something sweet and who wanted the bread. It was very heartwarming. You could see that a lot of the people, they come here for a sense of community, to speak to and see the volunteers as well as the other people who are coming in. I've lived in the city for a long time, and I've always wanted to give back, and I was very grateful when I was offered this opportunity to participate. I'm so grateful that so many of my colleagues, mentors, clients, friends, and family are here today. Today I handed out food to people in need, and I could really see how St. Francis makes a difference. Thank you all for your support.
There's like a respect for the people that come here, and reaching these people, having an outreach and making them feel comfortable and supported, and giving them the confidence that they would need. I was amazed by, you know, the English as a second language classes, the progression of people being able to get their GED here and really be able to take it to the next level. The children's services, I mean, I felt like I was in a daycare. The mothers have a safe place for their children to be taken care of. I'm really impressed with everything I saw. I would like to thank St. Francis Food Pantries and Shelters for giving me this opportunity to be here today. And what St. Francis provides to Oasis really brings it to the next level for these women and children that come through here. And I just appreciate all the support that I've received here and along this journey, so thank you.
I didn't know a lot, and I really wanted to learn more about what it is that St. Francis does and what their mission is and why everyone is so involved. And I thought this would be a great way to learn about it. So what I saw in Encore today, I noticed a woman reading a newspaper, and I looked down and the newspaper was in Russian. And it pulled at my heartstrings because I am Russian, and I instantly thought of my parents if I wasn't there, and would that be my mom sitting by herself reading the newspaper and no one's talking to her. And I teared up, and I'm about to tear up again because it really, really struck close to home. And then when I was collecting tickets and I'm standing in line and she came over and I took her ticket and I said thank you in Russian, her face lit up. It was surprise, it was thankfulness, because these people, they don't have anybody. St. Francis puts elderly folks together that otherwise would be sitting in their apartments with no air conditioning, fanning themselves, and now they have the opportunity to talk amongst each other, to play crossword puzzles together, to read the newspaper together, to really build a community. And that's really important. So thank you to everyone who came out to support me today. St. Francis is making a huge impact in New York City, and I got to see that firsthand. I hope you understand what your support means to this very worthy organization.